So today was the release of the second issue of Boom Studios' Power Rangers comic. This story follows our Omega Rangers, Jason, Zack and Trini, as they embark on a mission to try and save the universe from the creatures known as Empyreals. Out of pure desperation, the Rangers have broken Drakkon out of his cell at the command center to help them on their quest, leaving Zordon and the other Rangers pretty angry. You can check out our summary on issue 1 on this channel. If you're not up to date, be sure to watch that before continuing here. But if you're ready, let's get into issue 2. So issue 2 starts with a sort of voiceover from Drakkon, who is talking about how he has not taken pleasure in the things that he has done. He is just purely a creature of necessity. I somehow doubt that. The man is evil. We then see Jason armed with a sword, swearing that he will take whoever he's facing down with him. But we don't see who he's talking to. The following page takes us to 6 hours earlier, as Jason discusses with 11 how breaking Drakkon out and making an enemy of Zordon probably wasn't the best idea. Jason says that until he is presented with a better option, this is what they're going with. Next, Trini is taking Drakkon to his new cell. It doesn't take long before Drakkon attempts his mind games, stating that Trini should be the one leading the trio, and without her leadership, they are all doomed to die. The mind games don't work on Trini, however, as she asks Drakkon if she has the word idiot stamped across her forehead. Next, as Zack is playing some kind of ball game, there is a power cut. The Rangers conclude that Drakkon has led them into some kind of trap, but as he is not suicidal, there must be a way out of it, so they split up and try and find it. It does not take long before a new creature reveals itself to Trini, terrifyingly revealing that there is a bunch more of these creatures behind him. Jason is also confronted by a large group of them, and when trying to fight them, quickly discovers their strength. He narrowly manages to escape into a sealed room. 11 reveals to the Rangers that the intruders are now on all decks of the ship. Zack is trying his best to hide from them, but is soon discovered and has to fight his way out. Meanwhile, Trini is getting overwhelmed by the vampire-like creatures, so she breaks open the side of the ship to take them and herself out into space. She is then left alone out in space with the creatures. Next, as you may have guessed, the creatures have reached Drakkon, who instantly tries to side with them. It does not work, as the leader states that he can smell his life, and they want a taste. They announce that they are named the Horrid, and also that they are hungry. When beginning to, eat Drakkon's life, the creature states that his spirit tastes of sorrow, but his will is delicious. Drakkon instantly begins to try and make a deal with the Horrid, saying that if it's life they are after, he can get them plenty of it. Entire universes of it. The creature agrees, stating that this ship is now their home and Drakkon is now their servant. So that's it for issue 2. What is going to happen with Trini? Will she be able to fend off all the Horrid in space? And even if she can, will she be able to get back onto the ship? Is this all part of Drakkon's plan? Or have things gone terribly wrong for him? I cannot wait to find out in issue 3. As for my review for this issue, I definitely enjoyed it, and it's fun to see Drakkon in such a desperate, vulnerable state, a shell of the former tyrant he once was. But I felt as though this is perhaps setting up more of a side quest arc, and the conclusion of this little story will probably have very little to do with the story of Drakkon, Jason, Zack and Trini taking on the Imperials. But I guess we will soon see. Overall, I cannot wait for issue 3. Our next review will be on issue 3 of Mighty Morphin, where we will hopefully find out more about the new Green Ranger. Thank you all so much for watching, may the power protect you, and I will see you next time on the 6th Ranger.